Imagine investing millions of dollars into a country filled with opportunity, only to wake up one morning and discover that your business has been looted, your employees are terrified, and everything you've built over the years has disappeared overnight. For many investors, this isn't just a nightmare. It's a risk they carefully consider before deciding where to invest. South Africa has long been regarded as one of Africa's strongest economies, blessed with abundant natural resources, modern infrastructure, and access to global markets. Yet, in recent years, one troubling question has begun to overshadow its economic potential. Is xenophobia driving foreign investors away from South Africa?
When people think of South Africa, they often picture the breathtaking landscapes of Cape Town, the bustling financial district of Johannesburg, the wildlife of Kruger National Park, and a nation that overcame apartheid to become a symbol of hope and democracy. It is home to some of Africa's largest corporations, one of the continent's most advanced banking systems, and industries that attract businesses from around the world. For decades, international companies viewed South Africa as the perfect gateway to the African market. Investors poured billions of dollars into mining, manufacturing, tourism, technology, retail, and renewable energy, creating jobs and contributing to economic growth.
However, behind this image of opportunity lies a much more complicated reality. South Africa faces some of the highest levels of unemployment and income inequality in the world. Millions of people struggle to find stable jobs, while many communities continue to deal with poverty despite the country's enormous wealth. These economic challenges have created frustration among many citizens, and over time, that frustration has sometimes been directed toward foreign nationals living and working in the country. Whether those perceptions are fair or not, the resulting tensions have had serious consequences, not only for individuals, but also for South Africa's reputation as a destination for international investment. To understand this issue, we first need to understand what xenophobia actually means. Xenophobia refers to fear, hostility, or prejudice against people from other countries.
In South Africa, it has often been directed at migrants and entrepreneurs from nations such as Zimbabwe, Mozambique, Somalia, Ethiopia, Nigeria, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and several other African and Asian countries. Many of these individuals came to South Africa searching for safety, employment, or the chance to build a better future for their families. They opened small grocery stores, restaurants, clothing shops, repair businesses, and other enterprises that became part of local communities. Many worked long hours, took financial risks, and slowly built successful businesses from the ground up. But as economic conditions became more difficult, some South Africans began to believe that foreigners were taking jobs, lowering wages, or increasing competition for already limited opportunities. Economists generally point out that the causes of unemployment are far more complex, involving factors such as slow economic growth, structural inequality, education gaps, and energy shortages.
Nevertheless, when economic pressure rises, public frustration can sometimes be directed toward visible groups, and migrants often become easy targets. Over time, isolated tensions grew into violent outbreaks that attracted international attention. The world witnessed one of the most serious episodes in 2008, when xenophobic violence spread across several South African communities. Foreign-owned businesses were attacked, homes were destroyed, and thousands of migrants were forced to flee for their safety. The violence shocked not only South Africans, but also governments, businesses, and investors around the world. Images of burning shops and frightened families appeared across international news channels, raising concerns about stability and security. Although the government condemned the attacks and took steps to restore order, the events left lasting questions about the country's social and economic environment. For international investors, stability is just as important as profit. A country may have valuable resources, skilled workers, and a large consumer market, but if businesses believe their investments could be threatened by social unrest, many will hesitate before committing their money. Investors look beyond economic data. They also consider political stability, public safety, the rule of law, and the government's ability to protect businesses during times of crisis. Every major incident has the potential to influence how global companies view the country's long-term investment climate.
So, is xenophobia truly pushing foreign investors away? Or is the reality more complicated than the headlines suggest? Are businesses abandoning South Africa, or are they simply becoming more cautious? To answer these questions, we need to look beyond the headlines and examine how repeated waves of xenophobic violence have affected investor confidence and South Africa's economy. The violence that shocked South Africa in 2008 was not an isolated event. Similar outbreaks occurred again in 2015 and 2019, with foreign-owned shops looted, businesses destroyed, and many migrant families forced to flee. While these attacks directly affected thousands of people, they also sent a message to the international business community that investment in South Africa carries risks beyond economics.
For investors, Confidence is essential. Before investing millions or even billions of dollars, companies evaluate political stability, public safety, and the reliability of a country's institutions. Even if a business is never directly affected by violence, repeated images of unrest can influence investment decisions. Companies may delay projects, reduce expansion plans, or choose another country instead. South Africa remains one of Africa's largest economies and continues to attract investment in sectors such as mining, renewable energy, finance, manufacturing, and telecommunications. However, competition has increased as countries like Rwanda, Kenya, Botswana, and Morocco have improved their business environments. With more choices available, investors often favor countries that appear more stable and predictable.
Imagine a multinational company planning to build a manufacturing plant in Africa. South Africa offers strong infrastructure, developed financial services, and a large consumer market. But if executives are uncertain about the safety of employees and business operations during periods of unrest, another country may appear to be a safer long-term investment. At the same time, xenophobia is not the only reason investors hesitate. South Africa also faces electricity shortages, high unemployment, slow economic growth, crime, corruption concerns, and political uncertainty. Investment decisions are rarely based on a single issue. Instead, companies assess the overall level of risk, and xenophobic violence becomes one important part of that assessment. The economic impact also extends to small foreign-owned businesses. Grocery stores, restaurants, repair shops, and transport services often support local communities. When these businesses are destroyed, jobs disappear, supply chains are disrupted, and local residents also suffer. Internationally, attacks on foreign nationals have attracted significant media attention and concern from other African governments. Such coverage can damage South Africa's global reputation, making it harder to attract new investment even after the violence has ended. Despite these challenges, foreign investors have not abandoned South Africa. The country remains a major financial hub with skilled professionals, strong industries, and significant long-term potential. The real question is whether recurring instability has prevented even greater investment that could have created more jobs and stronger economic growth. The South African government has repeatedly condemned xenophobic violence, while community organizations and local leaders have promoted cooperation between South Africans and migrant communities. However, investors look beyond statements. They want consistent stability, effective law enforcement, reliable infrastructure, and policies that support long-term growth. Confidence takes years to build, but can disappear very quickly. South Africa still possesses major advantages, including advanced financial systems, world-class industries, valuable natural resources, and growing opportunities in renewable energy and regional trade. Like many countries that have recovered from difficult periods, South Africa has the potential to strengthen investor confidence through stability and long-term reforms. So, is South Africa really losing foreign investors because of xenophobia? The answer is more complex than a simple yes or no. Xenophobic violence has damaged confidence and affected the country's international image, but it is only one part of a much larger economic picture. In today's global economy, investors ultimately choose countries that provide stability, security, and confidence for the future. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this documentary and want more fact-based stories about global economics, politics, and world affairs, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications